Have you ever wondered how our body communicates internally, how it transfers information from one part to another? Ever heard of non-medullated fibers? Welcome to the intriguing world of the nervous system, a complex network of highways transmitting signals throughout your body. There are two main types of nerve fibers: medullated fibers with a protective sheath and non-medullated fibers without one. Today, we are focusing on the latter. So, let's dive into the world of non-medullated fibers, or as some call them, the fibers of Remak. Non-medullated fibers, unlike their medullated counterparts, lack a myelin sheath. But what does that mean? Well, let's dive in and break down their structure. At the core of these fibers, we find the axis cylinder. This is essentially the backbone of the fiber, providing structure and direction. Attached to this axis cylinder are nuclei, spaced out at regular intervals. These aren't just for show though, they are believed to be connected with a delicate sheath, known as the neurolemma. This sheath is key, as it corresponds with the neurolemma of a medullated nerve fiber. So, what do these fibers look like? If you could see them, you'd find that they are semi-transparent and bear a gray or yellowish-gray color, a bit like a strand of cooked spaghetti, but much, much smaller. Speaking of size, these fibers aren't exactly the heavyweights of the nervous system. In fact, they only average about half the size of their medullated siblings. But don't let their small stature fool you. They are just as important. These non-medullated fibers are the unsung heroes of the nervous system. They make up a significant portion of the sympathetic system and are found in some areas of the cerebrospinal system. So these gray or yellowish-gray fibers play a pivotal role in our nervous system, even though they are half the size of medullated fibers. You might be wondering, what role do these non-medullated fibers play in our body? Well, let's dive right in. Non-medullated fibers, also known as fibers of Remak, are a crucial part of our sympathetic system and some aspects of the cerebrospinal. They're like the unsung heroes of our body's communication network. Their main role? Transmitting information. Imagine them as the subtle whispers in a bustling marketplace, carrying messages from one neuron to another. They're involved in a myriad of functions, from controlling the dilation of your pupils in response to light to regulating your heart rate when you're running a marathon. Each of these fibers consists of an axis cylinder, which is essentially the highway for transmitting these messages. Applied at intervals along this highway are nuclei, believed to be connected with a delicate sheath. This sheath is akin to the neurolemma of the medullated nerve fiber. Now, when you look at these fibers, they may not seem as impressive. They're semi-transparent, gray or yellowish-gray, and usually about half the size of their medullated counterparts. But don't let their unassuming appearance fool you. These fibers are incredibly efficient at what they do, transmitting information quickly and effectively across the body. So, the next time you're marveling at the human body's complex systems, remember the humble yet crucial role of the non-medullated fibers. Despite their small size, non-medullated fibers have a significant impact on our body's communication system. It's fascinating, isn't it? These tiny fibers running throughout our body, ensuring everything communicates smoothly. The non-medullated fibers, or fibers of Remak, are key players. Characterized by their gray or yellowish-gray appearance, these semi-transparent fibers possess an axis cylinder with nuclei applied at intervals. Although smaller than their medullated counterparts, they play a crucial role in the sympathetic and cerebrospinal systems. Next time you think about your body's internal communication, remember the non-medullated fibers, the unsung heroes of our nervous system.